And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for more Victoria 2. Oh dear God, these guys, they have so many troops. I'm just gonna let them get up to 60 and split them. And split the sub-portions each. Let's push our way through. I've just started sending in legions of guards. They will die, eventually. The Indians cannot keep this up. I feel like I do much better in an actual war, per se. Like, versus European nations, I would do great. But I'm only doing poorly because this is India, and attrition sucks. And that every time I move, that it's also because of Malwa, mostly. I'm going to demand military access from them. Chamber of Commerce protests. I refuse to submit to political demands made by entrenched elites. Most definitely. Not bowing to the capitalists. So it appears I just have to have this entire border garrisoned. That appears to be the way it's done. Yeah, we're not giving in. We're not going to give in to white peace. We have a huge advantage. Though I definitely need to fix this immediately. Balance. Balance. Oh dear God, the balancing. Yeah, this is gonna get rough to... Alright, can I just halt the construction of any further guard? No, they're all built, aren't they? No. We have enough guard now. We have enough guard. Please stop. Please. Why is there not a cancel all the button? Oh dear God. Okay, we have enough. God. Why did I try and build them all? This was stupid. Oh, good God. Can't X any faster. Ugh. Dying from clicking X too much. Okay, well, I don't even know what to do anymore. I apologize, because this is probably not the most interesting footage, but must click X faster. Twitch. Just twitching, eye twitching from clicking X so much. I should really build some navy. Just a thought. Yeah, we're almost there. And... well, done. Okay, we have enough guards now. So, let's start sending them into the fray. More than enough. Is there an area around here with a decent supply limit? Well, what if we just sent them up here? There, that'll do. Yeah, the problem is, once I leave my country, the supply limit actually is pretty bad on the sides here. Probably because, no railroads. Speaking of which, how are my railroads coming? Coming along, coming along. We've got infrastructure at 48% in many areas. Alright, well. Stand up to 15,000 guards, you Indian army. Yeah, that's right, you better run. So what, you can't stand up to my army? No matter how many you have. Against Malwa by Armenia. And I suppose that makes sense. No war with the Qazim Khanate. Armenia acquires Indian Ghazni region, so effectively they just want to get rid of that. There's a problem. I see. I'll sort out these... I'll figure out a way to sort out the armies later, but I just gotta stop them from building up too high. I've got enough troops to win the war at this point, and if not, I can just gather together more. Yeah, and we've got a majority of their regions now under our control, so... Let's move up here. Got the border garrison military tactics up 100%. Excellent. Organization increase. I'm fine with the supply consumption increase. That's fine, I suppose. Factory output tech. That'll help. Yeah. But we are definitely going to be needing army techs. Still only 56, so I don't really have to worry too much about nitroglycerin just yet. It's on my list of things to do, but... Then again, so is conquering the Incans. So we'll find out just how well my list of things to do holds up. We're marching on their capital. There's no way. We will get their complete and total submission. And we'll get Wu while we're at it. Because that's going to kickstart the event chain for the Chinese Civil War, I'm pretty sure. Because that should give the majority of China into my sphere. Since I have Zaya already. We're just completely eliminating... How the hell did they get through my brigades? What? You go clean that up. That area is completely contained. Good. Alright, we've got this. We totally have this. We've now got their capital, and we've taken much of the western region. This would be very important. Well, I can't move them there on the border. I pretty much can't move my border troops. That's why once I'm here, I can just move down through here, and I won't really have to worry too much about it in creating, you know, this border along here. That will stand to screw me if I'm not careful. Anyway, once military statistics is done, I think I'll accept. Yeah, alright, well, I still have these guys up here. Well, I know they're infantry, so I don't... No, they're artillery. All dead anyway. Just get rid of them. Not worth it. Yeah. Actually, you know what? You guys can stay there, yeah. You guys head that way. That will seal the deal, I think. Because that means I'm now touching whatever the hell these guys are. Bundelkhand. Probably bastardized that enough. I hope I bastardized it enough anyway. Anyway, the guards are just going to completely walk through them, I hope. Yeah, it's a bit rough, but we can get through. Don. Yeah, I think that's basically their tactics, is as I push through them, they're retreating behind me. Which makes absolutely no sense, but whatever. Whatever. So if I've got troops there, moving into here, then I can move to here okay, and I can move to here okay. Perfect. Really? We're not even to 50% yet? We've got their capital now. Well, it looks like the guards are at least done trailing in mostly. It's good. Because I think I've got enough of them for now. I'll fill in the rest with artillery later. So, the rebel factions aren't getting too bad. Licensing Act. Hmm. Hmm. Force a repeal of the act. So yeah, the communists have nothing. Yep, they've got. There's really no one who's got anything. Unemployment subsidies are starting to get little radical. That's okay. I mean, I don't think the socialist revolution is gonna break out quite yet. I've been giving into reforms enough. Like I said, I'm the kind of government who's more likely to just give in to reforms a little bit here and there rather than jeopardize everything. I don't even know where these infantry are coming from. Like, I think the AI has been like half controlling my army or something. Get all these guys and I have no idea where they're coming from. I'm like, what? Actually, kind of worrying. But yeah, we're getting through. We're getting through alright. Some more additional men will be lovely. I swear I didn't send anybody here. Carolingia declared war on their new enemy, the South German Federation. The French are just going to destroy themselves. Like, people keep telling me to kick the French out of Germany. The French are just going to destroy themselves. Because, look, it's a restoration border, yeah, sure. But I mean, Ruthenia will join in, Britannia will join in, Czechoslovakia will join in, probably Scandinavia too, and eventually I just see, you know, the South German Federation forming Germany, as it were. Just because they'll become stronger than the French. I mean, hell, I did what I had to do. I helped out the French, I gave them a chance. It's not my fault they're dumbasses, squandering their chances. That Indian army has to die. Factory output's always good, I like that. Alright, that's enough. Let's get nitroglycerin finally. A couple more military techs are going to be great. And should openly... yeah, wholesale slaughter of the Indian armies. Well, we can now enact a reform. Yeah, I can get away with a bonus reform. Alright, so now we have some improved healthcare, which improves population growth. So yeah, education's already done. We're up to 87% literacy and climbing. Like, we're getting up to almost, you know, modern-day standards of literacy here. Which is 97%, but... long live the Palmyrene Empire and gain more cores. Baroda? Yeah, don't let them retreat like that. That's only going to cause me a lot of problems. Yeah, we're getting through. What's our war score up to now? 39%. Okay, well, India is going to... well, alright. Tutankhamun's tomb. Neat. We discovered it. That's a bunch of research points that'll go into inorganic chemistry. Oh, and we can do that another one. So yeah, we can no longer do a reform without turning them into a rebel. Thereby, we have to give in to more unemployment subsidies. That's alright, though. Yeah, we're getting through many reforms at least, and this is the thing. The best way to stop the socialists and the communist revolution is to just give them the reforms they want. As it turns out, you can meet people halfway when doing things like this. Not everyone is insane and radical. Don't get me wrong, they're still the insane and radical people, but, you know. You can generally negotiate. Alright, so the socialists gain 8%. Probably lost like 10%. For there. Yeah, so we just need that now. Time studies, alright. And then we got that. We're never going to get authoritarianism because we don't have reactionary or absolute monarchy. It'd be ridiculous. And I don't even really understand why my consciousness is so low. I think it's because every time I pass reforms it goes down. I believe that's what happens anyway. Something along those lines. There we are. Alright, I could stand to get another group of guys in here. Start working the front a little more. Alright, so now we have troops there. Oop. The old bait and switch, apparently. Although I wasn't planning on it. We're doing the old bait and switch. Inorganic chemistry improves the supply limit. That's the other reason why I've been meaning to get inorganic chemistry. Supply limit increases are important. 59.7, excellent. And then I think we're going to focus back on some more military-related technologies. We've got, you know, social thought, philosophy, and political thought, the three primary ones I really care about. This is good for military. This is good for prestige. So, I might start getting psychology soon, but we'll see. Yeah, for now we're just gonna start focusing more on the military techs. Or should I maybe just go to commerce? Maybe. This is just straight tax efficiency. Factory input tech, and prestige. Tax efficiency, tax efficiency, tax efficiency. I don't know. I don't think I need anything else in commerce right now. Yeah, so we're just gonna go with breech-loaded artillery. Or iron breech-loaded, whatever. At least we've got some of the Indians up here. We will break them soon. Yeah, they're trying to move more troops in that way. Yeah. Alright, so we can finally move them over here. I'm kind of expecting the bait and to have to do the bait and switch some more. It's alright. It's pretty much my plan at this point. Well, not necessarily the bait and switch, but we can still attack them here. And deal great damage to them. Yeah. We're doing quite well, I'd say. Goddamn Indians. So many of them. On all fronts. If I were to balance out, could I get 2 more sets of troops? Yes, I could. Alright, let's go. Keep to the coast. And you're going here. Outbreak of smallpox. Do whatever we can. Every life is precious. We can only lose. Yeah. Not gonna start mass murdering people. National tragedies, they happen. Come on, Malwa. You're gonna have to give me military access. No. Oops. I slipped. Go, go, go. Ensure that they all die. Alright, so that takes care of that. I'm running out of things to research again. I guess cheap steel will have to do. And then, heaven forbid, I might actually start researching Navy, which I do not want to do, with that massive penalty. Or I guess I could, you know, start researching psychology. Let's get cheap steel first, though. Put the Indians to the slaughter. Like, the best part is watching their population actually drop from this war. Acquire the Rhineland, acquire the French Comté, which they have a core on, this region, as well as, you know, the Rhineland. So acquiring both of that would actually cut the French Empire in half. Make them mighty weak. Let's balance you two out, because then that's another 2 troops for the lines. Decisive arguments for state capitalism, as always. And that's gonna do it. 20 minutes, time to end the episode. Alright. Oof. There's a hole in the line, looks like. Let's patch that up. Oh no. Looks like we're already on that. Just gotta keep slaughtering. Oh man. The Indians are managing to put up a fight with just the number of troops that they are building, even though I have a bunch of their country occupied. And war exhaustion just keeps climbing, though. I will win eventually. So, thank you everyone for watching. This is Calvin, signing off.